Hello there, lovely humans. Welcome back for another episode of the Anime Podcast Show. So, I don't want to talk too much about this, but I took a little bit of a hiatus early in the year. Just had a little grief with family problems and everything. So, I don't want to go too detailed to it. So, I'm back. So, I hope 2023 is going great for you for this whole year so far. So, let's get started with the show. So, with the first segment of the show, and that will be a new interest in anime. So, this series is so funny and cute, but still sitting in my favorite genres, living in the world of isekai. This story is about a class that's been killed in a mysterious explosion and reincarnated into another world as warriors, with one girl reincarnated as a dungeon spider. And what series I'm talking about, fam? So, the series is one of my total favorites. I'm loving to talk about this now, but the series I'm talking about is Soma Spider, So What? It starts off with a web novel series as taking a story going through different directions into the world of isekai in March of 2015. Just right before another format is the light novels. A few months apart in December in the same year, some parts were changed, and pretty much of the structure due to the reasons of differences in the story, but most of the story is still the same. The manga adaptation came about and released in July of the following year. How can a spider so popular? Well, what's next for the series? Well, let's make it more popular is make an anime series. So, on July of 2018, announcing to produce an anime adaptation originally was set to premiere in 2020. But due to the COVID pandemic, they've rescheduled for the early 2021 release for an episode 24 run. And actually, the series is supposed to end in mid-June of 2021. But due to the production issues and changing up the finale as they can take where season 2 or even a movie it's gonna happen or not, but I don't know. So, what is my interest with this series? Well, here is a funny freaking story. It actually was from Crunchyroll in late of 2020. They teased us for new anime series that will be coming up in 2021. And Spider was there, but at the time I was not interested to take a look at it. But then in late January of 2021 was announced by Crunchyroll themselves that the English dub for the series is coming. I was going, wait, what? You're serious? Okay. But here's the funny part in that story. Regarding to this, but I was out doing grocery shopping and I was in the bus going home and I double checked in the Discord, checking what's going on, okay? And that we already got our Kamiko. And I'm going, wait, what? And I was like, I recognize this voice actor. She voiced Rem in the English dub of ReZero. And she's going to be voicing Kamiko. And I'm going, oh, Jesus Christ, here we go. And I'm going, oh my gosh. And I spoke with her this once. And I said, I actually called her as Anime Queen. Because she is the voice of Wiz, Philo, and Rem. And now she is the voice of Kamiko. I'm going, okay. Now, I would say is she is the queen of isekai anime. So anyway, regarding to the story is I was so gasped and shocked and I was like, let's go. I can't wait. And actually on the day it launched the dub and after the ending of the first episode and I was flabbergasted and fell in love with that. Since then on, but to this day, it's still one of my favorite isekai series ever. That was my interest with Soma Spider, So What? So now let's move on to the next segment of the show, and that will be Topic of the Week segment. So for this episode's topic will be my favorite comedy anime series, and as I've just mentioned about Kamiko, it's kind of a comedy series. And of course, if you guys know or don't know, I love comedy. Comedy is my favorite genre in entertainment in general. So, I'm very curious of narrowing down in top 5 comedy anime series. So, let's take a dive deep to it. So, as number 5, with this interest to me that never seen in this list, and this just came out recently, around 4 to 5 months ago, actually, And yeah, Romantic Killer. So what is it? I would say is a romantic comedy drama series. I never seen it, but I heard it's pretty good. But I'm gonna find time to watch it. But as a common theory, Love Troops and Shoujo Romantic Killer is no stranger putting over the top of humor as we have relationships throughout the series, like we have anti-heroine, a wannabe wizard mascot, and a first candidate. What? What? But the story gets crazy and crazier, so one day I will take a look at it one day. Okay, number 4. This is a current series I'm watching right now. And another series just came out around a month ago, as this video comes out. It's called Tomo-chan is a Girl. It's about a tomboy high school student, Tomo, and her childhood friend, Junichiro. Doesn't know he actually loves her, and only sees her as one of the boys. When she tries as many times even for an advice, nothing at bloody all. Until it ends up getting physical at times. I'd never known about this series, but it looks like an interesting series. But to me is that this is like one of the best 2023 anime series. That is all I gotta say. That is my top, man. I've absolutely loved that one, but I highly recommend to take a look at it. There were some really good, interesting moments to out of it. If you're fans of a high school series, this is it for you. That is why it's one of my favorites. Okay, in number 3, as you want to work with a fast food place as you're a devil of Anti-Isla, why the hell did I put the devil is a part-timer in the list? Well, they have some interesting moments throughout the first 2 seasons, really interesting relationships with the characters that we know and love, and one of my favorite and funniest, one of my favorite and funniest moments from the very start of season 2, in the end of episode 1 and the beginning of episode 2, is when, if you guys seen the series or haven't, this is a little spoiler for you, but we have a kid named Alice Rummus, and she says she's the daughter of the hero and Satan, and Mao and Amy were surprised that they are parents to the kid, and that cracked me up every bloody time. But still, it's pretty funny, but how? I can't say too much, but if a 3rd season or a movie can continue the story, I know it's been announced as a sequel to season 2, but I can't wait to see more about it. Of course, I have to pick this series. You have a useless goddess. An arch-wizard is obsessed of explosion magic, and a crusader can even attack with a shut-and-neat adventurer who doesn't have a good luck. What series I'm talking about? Well, I'm talking about fucking Konosuba. One of my favorite series, another favorite series I really enjoyed, but I talked about this a lot throughout the whole podcast show, but I can't say too much about it, but still, a lot of shenanigans during the course of the whole story, but it's a highly recommendation to see it. But still, I cannot wait what they're gonna bring to the table for future stories, what they're gonna bring in the anime format for Konosuba. But as of still comes out, we still don't know what's the season 3 plot's gonna be, so we don't know. But I hope they're going to adapt on after the events of the movie, so who in the hell knows? But last but not least, damn it. Why? I want to talk about it, but I don't want to talk about this series. To me, it's so cringe and weird series. This one is called Ghost Stories. For the Japanese release, it didn't go well as they planned. But to the English side, why? Why this dub exists? They improv'd fourth wall break jokes, cultural references? Seriously? Cultural references? And whatever they just go out, just whatever they just do with it. But if you're interested to watch it, I don't want to talk about this anymore. And I'm going, what the are you serious that you want to, I don't want to talk about this anymore. So that is it for the topic of the week segment and this episode as well. We're going to end it here. If everyone who's watching or listening to this, hit that like button if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't done it yet. And hit that notification bell if you want to know when I upload again. Take care of yourselves, everyone. Stay safe and peace.